everyone, welcome back to Animation Debate. Today we're doing something special. I was recently reflecting about some personal struggles and went to revisit one of my favorite sources of wisdom, Uncle Iroh's quotes. The Last Airbender is full of wisdom, and the lessons we learn from Iroh are the ones that stand out the most. But throughout listening to some of those quotes, my mind curiously drifted to the knowledge gained from another very different character, but who might be just as wise, Itachi Uchiha from Naruto. So in this video, I want to explore and share with you my top 5 life lessons from two of animation's greatest, in which both of their outlooks align. As always, I prefer to keep the video mostly spoiler-free, but most of the examples and quotes reveal important parts of the story. So in case you haven't watched either Avatar: The Last Airbender or Naruto Shippuden all the way through, here's a spoiler warning and a bonus warning. You want to watch those amazing series as soon as you can. Let's dive in. Number 5. Accepting help from others. Uncle Iroh says to Toph,
"There is nothing wrong with letting people who love you help you."
And in turn, Itachi says to Naruto,
"However powerful you are, don't take it all on yourself."
Both of them try to convey the importance of accepting help from others, and that doesn't mean it's a sign of weakness. I find it curious how both of these moments came from unlikely encounters in their respective series, and how both Naruto and Toph needed to understand this in their strive to prove themselves. I want to add that sometimes it is not the need to prove ourselves that drive us to disregard others, but a sentiment of disappointment that comes from being let down before too many times. I've certainly felt like this before, so I want to tell you, don't close yourself off all the way through. Life is better when we keep an open mind, even when finding the right balance can be very tricky. Number 4. Wisdom comes from understanding all perspectives. Iroh embodies this perfectly. He openly admits his past mistakes as a general in the Fire Nation army and uses those experiences to become a force for peace and wisdom. When he tells Zuko,
"It's important to draw wisdom from many different places. If we take it from only one place, it becomes rigid and stale."
he's speaking from hard-earned experience. To the point we learn from Itachi,
"One's reality might be another's illusion."
Through this idea, we reinforce the sense that the same fact can look very different from another's perspective, and it is advisable to remember this in every situation. Number 3, sometimes the hardest path is the right one. Itachi's entire life was defined by his commitment to protecting the Hidden Leaf Village and his brother Sasuke, even when it meant becoming the villain in everyone's story. He chose to bear the weight of being hated to ensure peace. Iroh chose to leave behind his title, his nation, and everything he knew to follow a path of peace and balance. When the entire Fire Nation celebrated conquest, he chose compassion. That takes immense courage. Both characters show us that doing what's right often means standing alone, being misunderstood, and carrying burdens no one else can see. Number 2, the importance of self-reflection. One of my favorite quotes from Itachi,
"Those who cannot or will not acknowledge themselves are sure to fail."
It is a powerful moment in which he reflects on everything leading to that moment and how he could have made things better. And it reminds me of another powerful moment, one of the few in which Iroh loses his temper for a moment, urging Zuko to reflect on himself.
"Who are you? And what do you want?"
Up to that point, Iroh had tried to offer his nephew words of wisdom and advice calmly, but could no longer bear watching Zuko lose himself without looking inward. Number 1, inner strength.
"In the darkest times, hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength."
One of Uncle Iroh's most iconic phrases that is both profound and to the point at the same time. Not directly through a quote, but we learn this from Itachi as well. Not only his abilities made him such a formidable warrior, it was also his resolve, standing for what he believed to be the best choice and not losing hope that the outcome would be for the best. Despite everything Itachi did, his final moments reveal that every harsh action, every painful decision was rooted in love for his brother and his village, and this never wavered. Itachi and Iroh remind us that wisdom isn't about being perfect, it's about making difficult choices with compassion, learning from our pain, and protecting what matters most, even when no one understands. These lessons speak to something universal about what it means to live with honor and purpose. Which lesson resonated most with you? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and to all of you who might be going through tough times, I truly hope you'll find your inner strength and get through it. I know you can.